H2O, my guy. Get that H2O. You're not telling me, guys. Ooh, arms looking. Ooh, don't do them like that. And you ain't even got a pump. It's a rest day. Ooh. What's the weather telling me? What's the weather telling me? What's the weather telling me? Sun shining on me. Ooh, it's about to be a blessed day. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Ooh, day 2, different bus, more pinky. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Oh yeah, for those of you that don't know, this is Twinny.
Hi.
She's rocking the tee, look at the tee. Oh shit, Love Life crew, what are you saying, though? Shit. So these cockroaches went and took my camera. So I could put it in the locker. He was like, you can't enter here today with your camera. So it is what it is. Right now we're getting food. I already had chicken nuggets. You got fries right now doing her thing. I'm getting pizza. I saw tuna pizza and you know me and the tuna pizza. Now come on now. Dreamcatcher. Please tell me. Oh my days. Jay, look at him just standing there, man, chill. Look at my face. Look at my face. That's Jay, man. I'm sweating, I'm sweating. Oh my God. Jay. Oh my God, Jay. Just drink your water, drink your water. Get that H2O, my guy. Get that H2O.
Oh my days. My voice is going.
I can't with this guy. Oh God, it's too much, yo. So we're out. It was a very good concert. I know you can tell by my voice, the situation. Man turned up. Everybody turned up. Mom Bebe turned up. Insomnia's turned up. Who else was there? Mama Moo. And who else? G-Idol. And Kai, of course. Ivy. And then obviously Ivy and AB6, which is a new group that I'm definitely going to be checking out in the future. They are certified. Everyone else I pretty much know. But yeah, oh, my guy Jay. Oh. So I want to talk to you guys about the whole experience, but first I need to shower up because boy feeling hella sticky, mickey, yicky. I'll see you guys in a second. Whoa, all right. So it is literally the next morning. I decided, you know what, let me go sleep, rest, calm down. Maybe my voice is a little bit better this morning than it was last night. A little bit. Anyways, I put down some notes as well. First of all, I just want to say a huge thank you to all the idols. You lot were amazing. Everyone came through. Incredible. Like, the stage presence, the interaction with the audience, the songs, everything was just on point.
Really, really enjoyed it. Thank you to all the labels and everything for allowing us to experience this as well. We really appreciate it. All of us appreciate it. All us K-pop fans. It was incredible. However, now K-pop Flex, the organizers or whoever did this whole situation thing, where do I even start, man? So unorganized. That's literally the number one thing, right? For those of you that went or who are watching this are like, yeah, but we said that was definitely true. There was no system. There was no, literally, as soon as we arrived, I was like, where's the like signboards and arrows? And you know, it's just the little things, you know, little things that are a huge impact. Like, you got so many people coming from different parts of the world, yeah? Not everyone speaks English, one. Not everyone understands German, two. What's the one thing that everyone understands? Science. Everyone understands science, arrow pointing, you know, things like that. Section this, section that. People can read that. Like, you know, it don't matter what language you're from. So why can't you just put arrow symbols on like poles and whatnot, saying, yeah, this is the way to this section, this is the entry, this is nothing. And there was hardly any people on the floor when you were going towards the stadium. You had like one or two guys that were like, no, this way, this is the line, guys, this is the line. And he wasn't even saying it in English. My man was speaking German. I get it, we're in Germany, but again, like I said, you got people traveling from all over the world. Speak English, my guy. Yeah, speak English. At least the majority understand that. But no, they don't even speak English. Even the security people at the door, none of them spoke English, which was a bit wild for me, man. Another thing is, there was not enough staff. Especially the first day to find a person to help you out, outside of the people that were like selling ice cream, trying to sell water, outside of that, people that genuinely knew like customer service. I think I saw under 20. There was not many. You had people at the entrance when you had to enter to like scan your card or show your ticket, whatever. There was like 6 people there, which is, it's not enough. 44,000 people, fam. Come on now, 6 people ain't gonna cut it. That ain't it. Pretty much the first day, I would say they were like more lenient with everything. They were just letting people go through with bags, cameras, all that kind of stuff. Whereas yesterday, I actually got my camera taken off me. Even though on the website it says you could bring like a standard hand camera, but my one day didn't allow me to take it in. So I had to go find a locker place where you could storage place, where you're actually supposed to put your suitcases and all that stuff. So I went and took that there. It was okay. It is what it is, as long as I could get in. That was the one thing that they had, storage place. And again, they wanted to make their money. And I feel like they knew that people were gonna come with like suitcases and stuff like that. But yeah, second day they were more strict with it, you know, like deodorants and all that kind of stuff. Nothing was entering. Which is, I'm not mad at it, because that's the right way. It's, you know what I mean, have the right security, take the proper precautions, because there's crazy people out here in the world. It is what it is, you know, there is crazy people, and we gotta protect the idols and obviously the people as well. There's a lot of people in this place. I was happy about the second day, even though they told me I couldn't take my camera in. It's okay, it's cool, but the fact that the security was on point, it's the way it should be. Finished. But the first day, useless. Hardly any system. It was just like, yeah, go in, just scan your card, go in. They didn't even check my bag. No one actually opened my bag and checked it the first day. It was just going. That's not right. As long as I was like, I don't, you know what I mean? It's nice for certain people, like, yes, thank God they didn't check my bag. But for me, it was more like, where's the security, bruv? We're gonna see idols. These are big. Do you know what I'm saying? They're huge. That already was a little sign that, yeah, this place, I had to collect the dough. Alright, next point. This one's huge as well. We're in 2022. I repeat, this is 2022. Yeah? No card, only cash. I'm sorry. It's 2022. No card, only cash. And in the whole place, there's only one cash machine. You lot, what? But that don't make no sense. It's 2022. Card, it should be accepted everywhere, bruv. If you're out here, you got your food stand and whatnot, bruv. If you're only taking cash, there's something fruity to eat happening up in here, because it's 2022. If you ain't registered your business like you should have, what do you mean you don't take? And all of these stores had the whole accepting card thing. But when you got to the front, sorry, we don't take card, only cash. If you had like a signal problem, like you couldn't get signal to obviously for the card payment to go through, then just say that. Don't say we don't take card, only cash. You know what I mean? Like, all it takes is a piece of paper, write it down, you know, and put it up at like somewhere where people can actually see. But if you have someone that's standing in line for 2-3 hours to get to the front, and then you go, oh sorry, we don't take card, only cash. Are you dumb, bro? Are you dumb? I've been standing here for 2 hours and you're telling me now you're not taking my card, but you're taking my card payment. You're taking my card payment, bruv. No, we're not doing it. No. And that's when you had people going to get cash and then coming back and cutting through the line. And obviously people that have been standing there for another 2 hours probably didn't notice that that's the same person that got rejected. But you know, at that time you've been standing for so long, you start getting heated. You're like, why are people cutting in, yada yada yada. You have lines going in like 3 directions, which that leads me on to my next point, which was, why are the food stands, obviously you had the grass pit and then you had there was some food stands there, and then behind that there was like an open field, yeah, and then here you have the stadium, but there's like a walkway, and then on that walkway they put 4 food stands there as well. Now where do you expect people to line up to get the food? 44,000, I remind you. Where do you expect them to stand to line up to get the food, considering there's a limited amount of food source in here because we couldn't bring food in? There was one burger place, then there was a churros place, I believe, and then there was another food place, and then there was the Korean bowl, and then there was a sweet stand, and then there was another food place. So that was it. They were all lined up on the walkway towards the open floor space, and to go upstairs, like to get a seated position. So that most people, they were all trying to get there, but it was closed off because they changed the timing. So now you got this whole amount of people literally trying to cut through the line, all that kind of stuff. Whereas there's an open field right behind us, empty. There's people sitting on grass and whatnot. Why didn't you guys set up the food stands there? Like, because the walkway needs to be clear for people to walk. You can't have people, there's food stands here, people are queuing like this, and then you have people walking, trying to get to, like, you know what I mean, they want to go to the front, they want to get close to the front, when they get into like the, what's it called, FOS, you know, standing on the floor, whatever it's called, I don't know, I just found that word out like a couple of days ago. But yeah, they're trying to get there, or you have people that are trying to, you know, stand in the line so they can get up to their seated position once they open. They're all trying to cut through all these lines. There's like 1, 2, 3, like there's all these lines, and all the lines are going like this, then they're going like this, then like this. So it's almost like a square situation. It was hectic. No system whatsoever. The pre-show, which was the whole Squid Game thing, was really good. Really enjoyed that. But the dancing before the actual like gaming event and all that stuff is literally the same pre-show they gave inside the arena, which obviously for the people that didn't come there like 10:30, they wouldn't know. But for us that did come there, which was like a couple of thousand people that came early, we saw the pre-show, the dancing and all that stuff, and they basically gave the same performance inside the arena. So it was like we watched it twice, which was a bit like, but you could have gave that time to the idols, given them more stage time, but no, they didn't. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Shocking. Delays, oh my goodness, bruv. One thing is a delay, yeah, but then you can have a delay and still give what you promised. Do you know what I mean? It's just that it's gonna be later. That's what it is. But when you delay and then cut time as well, yo, you're taking the piss. You lot are taking the K-pop flex, real life, yeah. You lot are taking the piss. How are you gonna tell us, yeah, 5 hours? But at the end of the day, if you say 5 hours, it's 5 hours. There's no we're gonna cut it. No, I paid my money for 5. My funds, hotel, traveling, bruv, and now the festival. That's money, all free. I have to, and then you got food because I'm on holiday now. I got to pay for food as well. How are you gonna take a festival from 5 hours to 3? Even if you said 4.5, we have to cut it by 30 minutes. People can accept even 4. I'm not gonna lie, an hour, people might be like, yeah, you know what, cool, whatever. But when you cut it almost half the time, these idols that have traveled, 14 plus hours, whatever, they've traveled. You're telling them, yeah, you're traveling all the way here down to Germany to get 20 minutes on stage. That's disrespectful. I don't care how you can look at it whatever way you want, guys. That's rude. That's just pure disrespect. No, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Like I said to a couple of people, I was like, bro, I've got reaction videos longer than 20 minutes. And you're giving these idols 20 minutes and they're talking in between. So that means we're getting an average of 3 songs at max. Pretty much. When they have a whole discography, whatever it's called, or whatever the word is. Like, they have all these songs. No disrespect to Kai, but the guy has too many albums. And then you have people like Monsta X and obviously other groups, NCT, Mamamoo, that have bodies of work and they're getting less time than Kai. Sorry, Monsta X is the group that you used to promote this whole thing. You used and abused that, and you gave them what, 20-25 minutes. I'm sorry. What? Oh, it was shocking. It's just bad, bruv. Water as well, just giving out water was a problem. Like, everyone, we had a bottle which we got the first day, and the amount of people that actually came up to us and said, where did you get that? Where did you get that? I'm just thinking, this is wrong. People shouldn't have to ask where to get water. This is not right. Water should be like the one thing that they know about festivals. You have to stay hydrated. There's so many people, especially the temperature here. It was like 20 plus degrees. And you don't want people to faint because already, it's seeing their idol, seeing someone that they idolize and they love, that already is going to make the blood pressure rise and whatnot. So water should be available. Water should be the thing that's most available and most easy to access when it comes to a festival, concert type of situation, especially in this type of heat. But the fact that people had to come up to us and be like, yo, where'd you get that bottle from? I was just like, yeah, this is not it. This is not right. This system is bad. This is real bad. Another thing I want to say, things that I notice, I'm a bit picky here, but like the screen delay, the idols will sing and it will be on the screen, but you can tell that the screen and the synchronizing of the voice was off. And maybe I'm just being picky, but I noticed things like that. It was off, bro. Like, it was so delayed. Like, the image and sound, it was delayed, and that's just me. Maybe I'm just being a bit too picky. Lighting as well, like, because obviously I'm a reactor and I watch a lot of live performances online. There was like, what's the most we can get away with without doing too much? That's what it felt like to me. We had a bit of flames here and there. You had like the I don't even know what you call it, where thing in the air, that kind of stuff. But as for like a lighting system, I hardly saw anything. But it was like let's put the least amount of effort, collect the most amount of money from these fans, because we know they're willing to pay whatever it is to see their favorite idols, and let's just collect the bag. That's what it felt like to me. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but it just felt like let's just collect the bag. We know K-pop is the hype right now. Everyone's talking about it. How can we collect the bag? That's what it felt like. Whoever tried to arrange this, I don't know much about it. It just felt like a collecting scheme. Let's take advantage of this. There's these young kids, and obviously but there were so many different age groups, but majority of it was young teens. Let's just collect it because we know they're willing to pay whatever it is to come out here and see their favorite idols. But as for like effort, very low effort was put into this. I get it is their first K-pop flex, so there's only improvement that can be done. I get it, you know what I mean? But there was like little things. That's what I was saying to you guys. It's just little things that they should have thought about a bit more. I know it's more important, obviously, get the approval of the agencies, bring the idols out here as safely as possible. You want to put a lot of money into that, their safety, all that kind of stuff. But then after the idols, it's the fans, bruv. It's not about how much profit can we make and it's fans. It is the fans, because at the end of the day, this whole K-pop flex thing is something you don't want to just do it once, right? Like, really and truly, this is not something you just want to do once. You want it to go well the first time. So the fact that even before you say, oh, we're doing it the year after, the fans are asking you, are you guys doing this again next year? Whereas right now on Twitter, it is turning up. Everyone's like, don't go. You lot already promoting 2023 like 2022 was a success. Yes, the number turnout was successful. You know what I mean? You had a full stadium the first day. Second day, no, because obviously you guys changed the dates and whatnot. So a lot of people didn't turn up, and it's Sunday. A lot of people have school, work, all that kind of stuff on Monday. So I get it why the stadium was half empty on a Sunday. But guys, the effort, that's my biggest issue. The effort wasn't really there, and already you're promoted 2023 like this year was a success. Outside of the numbers of people that turned up, everything else needs a ton of work. A ton of work. You know, you even said water was available to people, but yet people had to pay for the cups. I get it, you want to obviously recycle and whatnot, but say some people came here with literally no money left. This was their loss, you know what I mean? Hotel, flight, and then obviously the concert, and they bought literally zero funds. There should be like a water fountain or somewhere where you can, you know, refill, or say if one friend could afford a cup, refill it, and then they'll obviously give it to their friend and whatnot. But there should be fountains or, or stands or somewhere where you could just go and just fill up your water. These are little things that just should be there. So yeah, hopefully if anyone from K-pop Flex is watching this video, which I highly doubt, hopefully some of these tips you take on, because like I said, it's the little stuff, and communicate better with people. There was literally zero communication. Yesterday, the show was supposed to start at 4 o'clock. Now, you don't start early, never. No. If you say 4, keep it at 4. If anything, you start later. That way, people that were supposed to be there at 4, they will be there. But if it starts at 4 and then you start the show at 3, do you know how many people you are messing up? People that are on the way to the show, because maybe they had early shift and work and whatnot, so they were like, oh, I'll still be able to make it. It's 4 o'clock, I finish at 2, go home, get changed, boom, and then we go. You lot started the show at 3, bruv. So people missed the Mamamoo, and who else was performing in the beginning? I'm just saying Mamamoo's the first one I can remember off the top of my head. So a lot of people that were actually coming out to see Mamamoo, boom, you didn't get to see them because they started the show 1 hour early, and they literally wrote it 20 minutes before 3 o'clock. 20 minutes is what you're giving people to get to the arena and make sure they don't miss it. See what I'm saying? Another nonsense type of situation. Things like this should not happen. Oh man, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Again, shout out to all the idols. Shout out to all the amazing people that I met, that noticed me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the good man conversations, good man energy. The whole stadium was erupt. I feel like yesterday, Monsta X, bruv, hey, that crowd, I feel like that crowd was louder than day one, and day one was a more full stadium. Like it had 44,000 people, whereas yesterday I think it was around half that, 20. There was a lot of empty seats, but the sound was still crazy. Like the energy Monsta X brought on stage. Oh, Jay is just an energetic machine. He's just that guy there. Dreamcatcher as well, they came out, turned up, did their thing on point. I think those were the only 2 acts that were new, and everyone else was pretty much the same. But I felt like they actually came out with more energy the second day. Mamamoo, they were more interacting with the fans. Obviously, I feel like it's because they know that this is the last show. We're not back. We're going home after this. So they were more interacting, taking photos, talking to the crowd, touching hands and whatnot. Nice experience outside of all the little problems. I'm happy that I came, of course. Got to see my favorite, pretty much. Yeah, you gotta be careful, you know. You gotta be careful. Nah, Monsta X is pretty much my favorite group. Like I love, like on my playlist, I can't go 10 minutes without a Monsta X song coming up. So, you know what I mean. I love Stray Kids, of course. They're very close second, but I love a lot of groups. But yeah, Monsta X. I'm happy. My first experience of K-pop concert is seeing those guys. Like it only makes sense. Will I be coming next year? Right now, no. Right now, with how I'm feeling, with how everyone's feeling on the internet, the answer is definitely no. I'm not coming. It's not worth it, because you lot just, you know, no, unless we get someone else who's organising it, that's organised other events before and people trust them, then maybe yes, I might come. But if not, hell to the no, leave me alone. The only time I'm gonna go to a concert is if the company and the record label are hosting it themselves, because you know they're gonna go all out for their guys and they're not gonna let them slack whatsoever. That's the only time you'll be catching me at a K-pop concert. That's enough talking from me. Again, shout out to all the fans, everyone that turned up. You are awesome. You lot made the whole thing worth the while for the idols as well. You know, we kept it positive. You know what I mean? The energy was just right. It was done the right way. You know, a lot of people could have been down and be like, oh, forget this, blah, blah, blah. But the noise, the electricity was fire. Now it's time for me to go back home to Denmark. I will catch you lot tomorrow. Enjoy, stay blessed, stay safe, and love life, love life, love life. Peace.